class we are going to discuss what is a cell wall. Okay, we'll see what is a cell wall, where it is located, okay, and what is the function of cell wall and how cell wall is actually different from a plasma membrane. Okay, if you are watching all the videos, you may know that we are discussing the structure of a cell. We know that cell is a basic unit of life. It is the fundamental and structural unit of life. It has three components, out of which we are discussing plasma membrane. Okay, with that plasma membrane there is another layer, okay, which is known as cell wall. Okay, let's see where this cell wall is present. Okay, and this cell wall is not present in humans. Okay, cell wall is present only in plants. Okay, in all the animals, all the human beings, there is only plasma membrane which allows the exit and permit of materials in and out of the cell. Remember, whereas there is one additional layer, additional rigid layer in the cell of plants. Okay, so let's see that. If you can see this picture, children, you will see that this is a cell. Okay, as you can see, this blue part, this all is a cell. Here you will see this plasma membrane. Can you see this yellow part? Okay, that small yellow layer is a plasma membrane. First of all, this is a plant cell. Okay, this is a plant cell. I have taken one plant cell. This yellow part which you can see is plasma membrane, yellow part. Okay, whereas if you will see that outside this yellow part, you will notice this green layer. Okay, this green layer is known as cell wall. Okay, and this cell wall is found in plant cell outside the plasma membrane. This is the cell, this is the nucleus, all the cytoplasm and other cell organelles are there. So now the question comes here is that what is the role of cell wall here? What is the function which is carried out by a cell wall? Children, cell wall is very important for plants, because if suppose plants have absorbed a lot of water, okay, as in the case of hypotonic. Remember, as in the case of hypotonic solution, if the cell will absorb a lot of water, it is in the chance of getting burst. Okay, it may burst. So this cell wall protects the plant cell from bursting. Okay, also if we consider the hypertonic solution, in which if the cell has to lose a lot of water during evaporation or transpiration, so the cell may shrink. Okay, the cell may shrink. So this cell wall provides the support, okay, when the cell is about to shrink. Okay, so you can understand this cell wall provides structural support to the plant. Okay, if it is absorbing a lot of water, it prevents it from bursting. If it is losing a lot of water by evaporation or transpiration or any other process, it is in the verge of shrinking. So cell wall actually provides the structural support to the plants. That is the only function, only important function of a cell wall. Okay, so we all know that during the process of osmosis, okay, these two condition occurs. Alright, so we can see here is that it is made up of cellulose. This layer is made up of cellulose. Now let's discuss what are the various functions of cell wall in detail. What is the role of cell wall? The first one is it provides shape to the cell. As I already discussed you that in plasmolysis, okay, in plasmolysis is a condition in which cell shrinks, okay, because of loss of water. Okay, in the case of osmosis, we have already covered what is osmosis. Okay, what are the various osmotic solution, so hypotonic, hypertonic, isotonic. So plasmolysis is a condition in which the cell loses a lot of water and it shrinks. Okay, but this cell wall protects the cell in the case of plasmolysis. Okay, so that is the main role of cell wall. It provides the support to the cell. It maintains the shape of the cell. Okay, and it is only present in the plants. Now let's see another function. It provides mechanical strength to the plant. It provides the strength to function. If its structure is maintained, it will get the support, it will get that energy to work. Okay, so it provides mechanical strength to the plants. It also protects the plants against any pathogens or any mechanical injury. Okay, so now Okay, also it prevents the shrinking of cell. Shrinking of cell. Ability to withstand a lot of variation in the temperature. If there is any variation in the temperature, as in the case of cold, when it is snowing, or during the rainy season, you can imagine, you can sit up at your home very nicely, but the plants are continuously absorbing that water. So they don't burst with the help of cell wall, just because of cell wall. Okay, so now you understand what is the role of cell wall. It actually prevents the cell of the plant cell, and they can help them to withstand a lot of variations in the nature. So cell wall is actually very important for plants, because they are continuously have to face a lot of variations in the nature. They have to withstand with the harsh climate. Okay, so that's the role of cell wall. Now let's see, children, how cell wall is different from plasma membrane. Okay, we just saw that, suppose this is the cell, okay, and this is the plasma membrane. Outside the plasma membrane there is this layer which is known as cell wall. Now let's see what is the difference between these two layers. Okay, so the first difference is it occurs in plant cell. Cell wall is present only in plants, whereas plasma membrane is there in both plants and animals, both. Next is lies on the outside of the cell. It is outside the cell. Lies on the outside of animal cell and inside in plant cell. See, in the plants, the cell wall is outside the cell, whereas this plasma membrane, okay, it is inside the cell wall. Okay, this is very rigid and thick. This is very rigid. That's why it can provide the mechanical support, because it provides the shape to the cell. It provides mechanical strength to the cell. So that is why it is very rigid. Okay, whereas this plasma membrane is very flexible. We just saw that in previous classes, in the case of endocytosis. Okay, in which amoeba takes in food by flexing its plasma membrane. Okay, due to its flexible plasma membrane. So that's the example which proves that plasma membrane is very flexible and cell wall is rigid. Cell wall is permeable, okay, whereas plasma membrane is selectively permeable. It is made up of cellulose, hemicellulose and pectin. These are made up of lipids and proteins. We have already discussed that plasma membrane is made up of lipids and proteins. It provides protection and strength to the cell, strength to the plant cell generally, to the plant cell. It holds cellular content and control of passage of material. So it generally holds the content inside the cell. Okay, suppose this is the cell, it is the nucleus. This plasma membrane actually holds the content which are inside the cell. Okay, and it's in and out from the cell. Okay, whereas the cell wall, which is present outside the plasma membrane, it provides protection. Its role is to provide protection, and it helps the plants to withstand the harsh climate or the variations in the temperature. Okay, so I hope, children, you have understood what is a cell wall, where it is present, and how a cell wall is different from plasma membrane. This much for today's class, children. I hope you have understood what is a plasma membrane, okay, and what is a cell wall and where it is found. This much for today's class. I will see you in my next video.